Again, isn't it? Now, you might want to grab yourself a pen and paper because it's time now for Tell Tom. This week, Tom Hatler's been to meet a man with an interesting tale about the Beatles, but he's also been getting a bit destructive.
You may remember the BBC series Restoration, where you voted for which historic building you'd like to save. Well, we thought we'd turn that idea on its head and ask you which building you'd love to see demolished. I'm here in Bracknell, and behind me is the 3M building, or Winchester House. Now, it's dominated the skyline here for years, but it was abandoned a few years ago and has since fallen into disrepair. Now, talks about its future are going on, but what would people here like to see done with it?
I would say pull it down, and I only thought that to myself the other day when I looked at it. It's an eyesore. Take it down.
It's a fine, isn't it? It's straight. A right mess. We'll probably turn it into flats to have a lot of the homeless people around. Blown up. I've only been here a year, but I think blown up. The sooner it's gone, the better.
1960s architecture. It's a bit like Marmite, really. You either love it or you hate it. Take the Tricorn Centre in Portsmouth, for example. It had its fans before it was reduced to rubble. Personally, I didn't think it was that bad. It's modern buildings I'm not so sure about. Who's to say that the fad for glass and steel won't look as dated as this in 40 years' time? But I want you to tell me which building you think deserves to be demolished in the south. Tell me which eyesore is crying out for the bulldozers to move in. Go to the website and get in touch. Last week we heard about the Beatles' worst ever gig in On the Shop. The problem being...